Hello, good evening and welcome to Wales, where we are about to embark on 7 nights of spine-tingling paranormal investigation as we go in search of all things terrifying in the village of the damned.
We are in for an unprecedented 7-night most haunted live investigation as Yvette Fielding and the team take on the village of the damned. But before we reacquaint ourselves with Yvette and the rest of the gang, let's take a brief look at where we are and what might be in store for us.
A forlorn and abandoned insane asylum in Wales provides the setting for an extra special 7 nights of Halloween Most Haunted Live. This sprawling estate, with its own farm, chapel, blacksmith, carpenters, in fact everything it might need to keep it in isolation, was envisaged as a place to shut away the feeble-minded, the seriously deranged and the criminally insane from the rational world. Its community becoming, in the thoughts of many, a village of the damned, where poor unfortunate beings were hidden away from their deluded thoughts. But it is allegedly a place where all manner of strange and inexplicable events occurred. Footprints leading to bricked-up doors, eerie shrieks and cries from empty corridors and stairways, the sounds of invisible doors crashing shut, sinister sightings of dark, shadowy figures, and even tales of witches and demons. Just the unhinged imaginings of the demented or genuine visualizations of another world beyond ours? The Most Haunted team intend to find out.
So it looks like we're in for a truly amazing 7 nights of paranormal investigation. Here to tell us what they've made of the place so far. A huge welcome, please. Yvette Fielding and the team. Carl Beattie, Dr. Kieran O'Keefe, Brian and Kath, of course, and Stuart. Whoa! Now, that applause is huge. I think a bit nervous as well because you're conducting an experiment in this very room which is charged, we're told, with paranormal activity.
Yes, Carl and I came up with this idea, which you'll thank us for later, I'm sure. Yes, you will. This room apparently is incredibly haunted, so we thought, you know what, for the first time ever, I'm not sure if it's ever been done before, we're actually going to conduct a Ouija board session right in the middle of the audience. We're going to ask the audience to take part in that and see if we can get some energy going, see if we can get anything happening in this room, and I'm feeling tapping as I'm speaking to you
And what's
now.
fascinating is, and this is a brilliant idea, it's a see-through table, see-through chairs, so for those sceptics who say sometimes maybe somebody's kicking the table or moving the table, there is no possibility of that at all tonight.
Absolutely not. Carl and I came up with the idea. We think that every paranormal group, any investigation, they should have a table like this so everybody can see what's going on.
A real Ouija board session right here amidst the studio audience. So Yvette and the team, will you now please go off and prepare for that? I must now ask, please, for complete silence and total concentration from the audience. Yvette, the floor is yours.
If there is anybody here, if there are any spirits here in this place, in this building, come talk to us. Tap on the table. Let us know that you're here. We don't mean you any harm. Are you here with us?
Do you feel it?
Yeah.
Vibrate. Feel it.
You all right? What's happened?
I just feel like I'm going to cry, and it's my hair just keeps like itching.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. I'm freezing.
It is very cold.
Freezing cold.
It's getting cold.
You
Oh,
right then?
tapping.
Crying, shaking. What? You
Come towards us now. Come towards this table. Let us know that you're here. Yes, I feel that too, yeah. Burning on your face. Does anybody else feel like that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so cold. Yeah, you feeling that?
Yeah. I mean, I know we've maybe got some drafts, but it's more than that.
Okay.
It's just dropped altogether.
There are breezes coming
Yeah.
through here, but
But
Just feel like before then.
it's not that, is it? It's just not that.
Come towards us now. If you are here, come towards us now. Is somebody walking up there?
I
Can
just
you
thought
hear
that-
walking up there? Scraping. You can hear walking. Yeah, it's there.
I'll go and stand there.
Okay. Come on. Come towards us now.
There, I'm hearing something. Someone's just talking to me. Something in my head. I'll come to you in due course. I'm coming over to you.
Good.
I'm coming through to you. I have things I want to say to you, as I've said to others.
Hey, do you hear that?
Yes.
Did you hear it? Mm-hmm. It was very quiet. Did anybody else hear a little whine? Did you really hear that? Because it was very...
I heard
I
it. so
know,
we should
I
have called-
heard it.
I heard it, so we should have
Yeah.
called it.
It was like that. Do that again. Use your voice. Copy me. Ah. Copy me. Come on, use your voice. Do you get it? Yay! Good on you. Good. Thank you. Thank you. You all right? Everybody still all right? I know.
I'm getting it now. It's just like
Does anybody want? Is everybody still all right to stay, or does anybody want to leave? Are you all right, lady in green? Are you sure? Good. Right. Everybody all right? It is cold, isn't it?
It's still there. It's still there. I can still hear it.
Okay. Copy me. Thank you. Copy me. Ah, copy me. Come on. Come on. Are you here? Okay. Let's put our fingers on the glass. One hand on top of the table. One hand on top of the
Can
table.
I say something?
Yeah.
This presence, this feeling I have, this presence, I'll call it that, I believe, it's a lady, this presence, okay?
Yeah.
And she's calling through to us.
Okay.
And we want to know, really, don't we? We
Yes.
want to know a name.
Okay. Yeah, that
Just
could have been
suggested.
Technical.
technical, it was. Okay. If there is a lady present here, please can you move the glass? Tapping behind you, Brian. Please can you move the glass? If there is anybody here, please move the glass as a sign of yes. Let us know that you are here, please. Move the glass. Let us know that you are here.
Are you with us now? Please let us know. Move the glass. Come forward to us. Come forward to the table.
Or
Let
make
us
a
know.
noise with your voice. Ah. Yes. Okay. All right. Can you tell us your name, please? Can you tell us your name, please? Come on. Tell us your name, please. It's not stopping. Come on, tell us your name. Tell us your name. B, continue. E, continue. Come on. B. B. You're right, Brian.
Yeah, I think I know where this is going.
You do. B. Come on. Come on. No. Is your name B?
She her name, I believe, begins with a B. I think I know where this is going. Why she stopped us? Is this an indication of no, I won't do it. I won't let you know. But please, let us know. Spell out your name. Begins with a B. Please continue to do so.
Can she spell?
You don't know, she might not be able to.
Maybe she can't spell.
Okay. Do you get the impression, Brian, that she was, what was she, connected to this place many years ago?
Many years ago. Go back over eons of time, if you like, back to another time, way back.
Okay.
You know, probably 1500s. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Was it 1500? Was it more?
Can you see what she looks like?
Yes.
What does she look like?
An elderly lady, I would say sort of 60s, okay? Sunken features. Sunken eye, but prominent eyebrows, dark, dark, sort of black eyebrows. Okay.
Can you tell us if you're here where you're standing? Take the glass to where you're standing, please, madam. What you hearing? What you hearing, guys? Someone's coughing behind you. In the doorway. Kieran will go and have a look. So she stood right there. Okay. All right. Do you mean us harm? Yes or no? Do you mean us harm? No. Can you tell us how many of you are here? How many in total? How many? 10, 20, 30, 40? Can you tell us how many are here? Nine. What?
Where that man's just gone.
Yeah.
I've just seen somebody standing in the doorway.
Here, just there.
Where that man's gone to have a look.
Yeah,
There
Kieran.
was somebody standing
There was
in
somebody
there.
standing there. Kieran, is there anybody there?
There's nobody here.
Okay.
Nobody back here.
96. There are 96. Can I confirm 96 spirits here in this place? That's what you're saying? Yes. Okay.
Is this still B?
Yes, I think we're being...
What's the matter? You getting what? Are you?
Are you?
Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. Everybody keep the concentration going. Keep the concentration going. Concentrate. Please, if you are here, thank you. Can you make a noise with your voice? Make a noise loud with your voice. Cry out. Make a noise, please. Was that a scream? Okay.
As I'm speaking to you, Yvette Fielding and the team have relocated to the southeast wing and one of the oldest wards in this former hospital to continue the investigation. Let's take a look now, though, at what might be in store for them and what they hope to achieve over the next few nights.
Our investigation begins with a concerted effort to resurrect the Night Stalkers, the creatures that haunt our nightmares, the witches, demons and ghosts that are claimed to hide within the confines of this deserted and crumbling place. Using the residual energy of the madness that clings to the fabric of the buildings, sensory deprivation treatments that many of the patients endured, and other paranormal experimentation, we will raise the dead and ask them to join us for the duration of our explorations within the asylum and use them to further our discoveries in the hours of darkness.
Now, Yvette Fielding and the team have relocated to the southeast wing, the site of one of the oldest wards in this former asylum. They're going to take a walk around in light to take a look, A, at the potential dangers and hazards on the floor, but also to get a sense of the room before starting the vigil again in night vision. Let's catch up with them straight away. Yvette?
Brian,
Yeah.
who do you think is making that wailing noise then?
This is it. Do you know, we were talking just now and I said, I definitely, you know, there's a presence here. It's a woman.
Yeah.
Okay. We were sat at the table just now. We
Yeah.
got some letters. We got a B.
Yeah.
And my feeling is that, you know, as I said to you just a moment. There you go.
You hear that?
Yeah.
You must be able to all hear that back there, surely. Twice, for example.
Okay.
Hang on,
That, no,
that's
that
not
wasn't wind. That
That's
wasn't
not
wind.
No, that didn't sound like wind. It sounded like it's from within here.
Is this who I think it is? Are you trying to... What are you trying to tell us? You're trying to communicate with us. As you have, yes? Saying, as she has with others in this place.
Who is she? Is this the same woman that was from
Yeah,
the 1500s?
this is it. This is the thread that we've got. I'm pretty sure, yes.
What's her name?
Bella?
If your name is Bella, make a noise.
Bella.
Bella, make a noise if you're here. Come on.
Bella, communicate with us.
as you have others. Sing out. Make a noise.
Let's move on.
So far, a very active night indeed, and there was lots of activity with the lights on. Now we return to them in night vision. Brace yourselves.
I want to do an experiment. I think you'll realise there's an experiment that was going to happen this evening. And it's going to involve yourself, Carl, and Stuart. It's basically a time slip stroke sensory deprivation experiment. And I've got Richard and Steve standing by, just down the corridor, so Richard and Steve can come forward. They're actually going to accompany you downstairs. So if you can just follow them downstairs and they'll explain what's going to happen. Hang on, this is a bit worse. Carl and Stuart are each going to be put into individual padded rooms and also put into straitjackets. So it's a time-slip sensory deprivation study. At the same time, we're not saying that these things would have actually gone on in this asylum, but certainly padded rooms would have gone on in Victorian asylums, and also the idea of straitjackets or restraints generally would have gone on in more violent times or in, you know, the 1800s. And so the idea is they're going to be in individual cells. We've got 2 monitors set up so we can actually see them in those cells while we're perhaps conducting a vigil or a séance.
Fantastic. Okay. Billy, if you'd like to stay for that, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
So who are you sensing with us, Billy?
Quite a few things. There's an elderly lady who was probably in her late 70s when she died, and she died here. Right. And I don't know whether this ward was called Wellington, but the word Wellington comes into mind. And
what is that noise? What was that?
Don't lock it. You lock it.
What is that? Can we see on the monitors? The doors. Those are the monitors there that we can see. Okay. Oh dear, that looks horrid. Awful. If there are any spirits here, spirits that are here before this place was built, on the ground, if you were a witch, called a witch, please come towards us. If you are a patient here, we don't mean you any harm. We can help you if you need help. If you're trapped, we can help you. Got someone walking? Yeah. Okay, Carl. Carl, all right. What's the matter with Carl? Why's Carl doing that? Why's Carl rocking backwards and forwards like that? It's stopped now, Kieran.
I don't like this, Stu.
What's that about?
He just keeps going up to the doorway.
It's not very nice,
He's
that.
talking to the wall. He's going up to the wall.
We can't see Stuart's in this one. We can't see him.
Okay.
We can only see him when he comes to the door.
All right. Let's ask for specific things to happen to Carl and Stuart. I know you're here. Should we put our fingers on the glass?
Yeah, might be a good idea.
Might be a good idea. If you are here, please move the glass as a sign of yes. If you're here, please move the glass as a sign of yes. Let us know that you are here, please. Let us know that you are here. Let us... Do you hear that? It's not someone talking like... Woo, 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 woo. Somebody walking outside. Come on. Push this glass. Push the glass. Let us know that you're here. Do something to Carl. Do something to Carl. Do something to Stuart down in those cells. Come on. If you're here, do something to Carl. Pull his hair. Pull his hair. Pull Carl's hair. Pull Carl's hair. Pinch Stuart. Pinch Stuart. But do it quite hard so they can feel it. Come on. What happened then?
He's grabbing his head.
Did he? Did he?
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
Like really.
Okay. Pinch Stuart. Pinch Stuart. Come on. Pinch Stuart. Pinch Stuart. Come on.
We are evil.
Aren't we horrid? Well, I am. Come on. Pull on Carl's feet. If you're in with Carl, pull Carl's feet. Pull his feet. Pull his feet. Try and pull him off the bed. Try and pull him off the bed. His glasses stop moving. Pull him off the bed. Pull him across the floor. I think that's a bed on the floor. It looks like a bed, I'm not sure. Pull him across... What is that? What is that noise? Is it just the wind blowing and rattling something?
I'll go and check. I think it is.
Pull Carl across the floor by his feet. God, how scary would that be if that happened? If Bella's here, help him. Come on, do something. Stop him from being all scrunched up like that. Pull him across the floor. Try and get him out. Try and help him. Come on. Please, I'm begging you, I'm asking you to do this. Come on.
I don't mean to interrupt,
Yeah.
but I think it would be a really good idea if we went downstairs and checked, because Stuart, supposedly, is actually calling out to Carl and he's getting no response.
Well, let's go down. Carl? 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 What does, sweetie? Come on. Come on. Come on, love. Come on, love. You all right? You okay? Come on, then. You all right? Were you asleep? Did you fall asleep? What happened? Did you feel anything when you were in here? What did you feel?
I don't know.
Did you feel anything at all?
I don't know where I am, to tell you the truth.
Do you want to come out? Do you want to come out of this room? It's a horrible room. Yes. What we were watching you on camera. What made you look so scared and you curled up into the corner of the room? Did something touch you?
I can't remember.
You can't remember. Come on, let's
I'm
get.
confused.
Come on, let's get you out. What's happened?
He's just rooted to the spot.
Right, we'll have to move him.
And he's got his eyes to...
Stuart, come on. Stuart, come on. Stuart. Stuart, come on. Let's get him out. Come on. Okay. He's not moving. Okay. Right, we're going to have to get him to... Somebody's going to have to... Right.
Stuart.
Should we get a paramedic here? Should we just
He's
lie
still
down
breathing.
for a minute? Yeah?
He's still breathing.
Just lie him on his side. Lie him on his side.
He's still breathing,
One
so...
leg on that. One knee up like that. There we go. Stuart. 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 His pupils are... Stuart. Stuart. Stuart.
I'm just undoing the jacket.
Okay. It's actually very cool.
It's cool, but he's still breathing.
No, right, okay. Can we get a paramedic here, please? Can we get a paramedic now? I want a paramedic
Stuart?
now. Stuart Harrison, get a paramedic down here now, please. Stuart. Stuart, can you hear me? Stuart. Stuart. Can't you? He's cold. What's his pulse there?
His pulse is all right, but it's just he's rigid, isn't he?
Yes, but the breathing is... There's hardly any breathing. His pupils are dilated.
You've opened his lids.
Yeah. Are you...
They're on the way, they're on the way.
They're on the way, okay. What would this be?
I don't know. This... If he was a patient, right, and we're talking going back to, Victorian times, one of the things they did do was they may have given them a sedative to knock them out for a week.
Bit of space.
Okay.
That would have been in Victorian times.
A bit of space, please, guys.
Yeah.
Stuart? Stuart, can you hear me? Open the eyes for me, Stuart. Stuart, can you hear me?
Oh my... Is he
Has he suffered any injury while in here now?
No, it doesn't look as if it...
No?
Is he unconscious?
He's unconscious.
He is?
Yeah, he is.
An amazing night last night, but I should say that we're subtitling these 7 investigations. Last night was Village of the Damned, Raising the Dead. Tonight is The Witch Hunt. So we're on the trail of witches tonight.
We certainly are. And as I'm speaking now, can you feel the floor
There is
banging?
movement on
There
the
is
floor,
definite
yeah.
tap, tap, tap going, and it happened last night as well. There it is again. I don't know if our sound man can pick
I
it
could
up.
hear that.
There you go.
I could
Listen,
actually hear that
listen.
tap.
If you can you hear me? Can you tap twice? Can anybody hear that? Could you hear it in
I
the
could
audience?
certainly hear that.
Okay, you can feel it under your feet.
Taxi!
You stay right there.
OK, now, I shouldn't make light of it at the beginning, because last night a lot of people were very concerned. We know that Carl in particular seemed to have a very intense time when taking part in the experiment, the time slip and sensory deprivation experiment that Kieran O'Keefe had inflicted on the team. We can take a look at the moment when whatever was going through your mind, I'm not sure, Carl, I'll ask you in a moment, when you felt you had to rip off this straitjacket. Now, this is something a trained escapologist would have trouble doing. You were severely restrained there. Look, can you remember what was going through your mind then?
I actually can't remember taking it off. I can remember thinking I wanted to take it off. And I remember starting to struggle, but then it was off. And the next thing I remember was Yvette talking to me. But apparently Stuart said that I actually spoke to him saying, I've got it off, I've got it off. But I can remember nothing of that whatsoever.
And then after that, you both fainted, of course.
Well, Stuart fainted, I actually passed out. There's a difference, because I'm from the south, so I would have passed out, which is more manly. Stuart fainted, because he's from the north.
And we should say Stuart is fine now. He's taking part in the investigation tonight.
Absolutely fine. And a lot of people sort of, after these things happen, you try to get normality back as soon as you can. So people sort of imagine that you want to just sit down and sleep or whatever, but you actually don't. You need people around you, and you need to have tea, you need to eat something to get some normality to think, it's all right, it's going to be fine.
It was really reassuring for everybody watching and for me that our paramedics were there so quickly last night, on hand all the time.
We couldn't do this show without them, because you just don't know what's going to happen.
This is night 2. So far things have been, shall we say, rocky, frightening, terrifying at times. And tonight Yvette Fielding and the team move into the staff quarters, a completely separate building on this vast estate. It's like a stately home, and there have been reportings of sightings, ghostly activity, even demons. But tonight the team are looking for something very special as well, very specific. Tonight the team has embarked on a witch hunt for Most Haunted Live. Here is just some of what may be waiting for them at the staff quarters tonight.
In our continuing search for witches, real and imagined, we move our investigation to the building that once housed the staff who worked at the asylum. Scene of many ghostly sightings, despite standing empty for over a decade, the building is said to be alive with the spirits of those who once lived here. Has a witch really been seen peering from the windows? Or was it just a shadow flickering before the eye of the frightened onlooker, letting their imagination play tricks? Will black magic invocations aid our researchers and help bring these phantoms to the light?
Listen.
There it is. Do you hear that, David?
You heard that, didn't you?
It's tapping behind you.
There is.
Who is he? Who is he?
Come across to us now. Come on, yeah, speak. Listen, sing.
Who is it?
Is this, can I say, is this Elizabeth? I'm going to jump straight in here. Is this Elizabeth?
Is that you, Kai? Did you hear it? Yes.
Elizabeth.
Blooming heck.
I think you're right. Elizabeth, come on.
Somebody walking? No. Did you any... Oh my... That was a cry.
No,
you
this-
heard that?
That was so loud. I definitely heard that.
Did anybody hear whistling? They're whistling. Don't move a muscle. Don't move a muscle. Do not move. If you hear whistle again... If you hear whistle, do it now. Stop, please. Do it again. Stop, please. Okay. Can you turn the camera round and show the rest of the crew while I ask again for the whistle? Can you see everybody? Carl, can you see Kath? Can you see everyone? Okay, you ready? Shh.
I just want to say the whistle isn't coming from here, the whistle is coming from there.
But we can hear it right here. I just want to test. You ready? Hey, listen. Keep still. Shh. Can you stop the whistle, please? Whistle now, please. Stop the whistle now, please. Start the whistle now, please, but louder.
It's coming from there, the noise has just come from that door.
See, my feeling is we're getting closer to this. We're getting closer to some sort of a turmoil, you know, something took place, a struggle.
How loud is that?
Get up here now. It's here. Stand still. Do it again, please. Do it again, please. Can you copy me with the whistling? Stop whistling and can you copy me now? You ready? 1, 2, 3.
The staff quarters have been the scene of numerous paranormal sightings. Already tonight, we've heard echoing ghostly whistling and strange noises, almost sobbed and stifled screams. Let's get back to the team now in night vision as the vigil continues. Yvette.
So, the last person.
What are you doing?
I know we're in... I mean, where are we? We're in a nurse's home. Is this... I'm just trying to think. It's very female. What I'm picking up is very female.
Yeah.
Now, it might well have been that part of this place was inhabited by male nurses.
Yeah.
Okay. But as I say, once again, what I'm picking up is very, very definitely female. Oh, crikey. It's sort of a hiss, you know, like a hiss in my ear. Like a threatening, like, get out of here. You know, like... And then,
What was that? What the hell was that? Did anybody else hear that?
What did you hear?
A real low. You did? Oh, thank God. Because I don't want people to think I'm making it up. Oh, there is again! There is again!
Yeah, there it
Did
goes.
you hear it?
Yes. Yeah, I got that.
I think we all heard that then.
Bloody hell, that's loud.
We're gonna... What do you think? Continue on down? Or?
Yeah, but I wanted to... Everybody stand still.
Listen.
The whistling again. Make that low noise again. Copy me. Watch your feet on the cables. Oh, bloody hell. Sorry for getting excited, but to hear that low is so good.
I think it's brilliant. I do.
Yvette, it's happening all around
I
here.
can hear it. Oh, did you hear it? Yeah? That's not a woman.
That's not that.
Oh, that's a very butch woman. Okay.
You like that?
Whistling.
Yeah, but you remember
Okay,
what
then
I
I'm
said
going to do
about-
the whistling thing.
Okay.
Okay. Please whistle again for me.
Oh.
I can hear that. I want you to tell me who this woman is telling us to get out.
What it seems to be is there seems to be an underlying sort of influence here, a disruption that's been here once again a long, long time. I think, you know, 1500s, 1600s as opposed to recent times.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that has influenced, you know, other events in this building. Okay.
Like what? What sort of things?
Well, you know, there's a lot of turmoil. There's a woman, I'm convinced there's this Elizabeth,
Yes.
who was an inpatient here, long-term patient, died
Yeah.
here, in actual
Yes.
fact. got probably a year. If she came in late 1800s, probably died back 1910, 12.
Okay.
Okay, so we're still not going to say her surname, we'll say age.
Stand still.
I don't know what she suffered from exactly, other than the fact that she was a woman who was in care of her family, or rather more specifically, her father, at the time she was admitted. She was actually taken arrested, if you like, by the police, found wandering the streets, having broken out of the house, through a window probably, I'm thinking. Threatening. She actually threatened and attacked her father with a poker.
You getting all this? My
A
God.
poker.
Yeah?
Apprehended by the police, and eventually she's admitted to this asylum.
Okay.
So, Kieran, you know, you're saying, with what? I don't know. They would have called it, let's face it, insanity. I mean, she was considered insane by the community, and so admitted here. Right. Now, as I say, she didn't, you know, she was here some time, but didn't do that well, really.
I want to get to the bottom of this woman that's saying, get out. That's who I want to get.
The woman who is saying get out has been here a long time.
But
and
who
I think,
is she? Tell me who she is.
I think we're back to where we were last night. I think it's one of the old characters from this area. I think a woman, a fortune teller, a soothsayer. Hang on, wait, let's... With an S comes to mind. Sidna? Is that like Sidna? Sydney. Sidna?
Listen to that movement above us. Can you hear it? Stand still, everyone.
Some remarkable noises already, whistling, low moans, threatening sounds, and even some stifled sobbing, and some very precise information indeed. Let's see if we can source that and research it with Leslie Smith, our academic and historian, side by side with Fred Batt there, of course, who is an expert on the black arts and also on demonology. Leslie, we got the name Elizabeth.
Yes.
And Brian Shepherd, our medium clairvoyant, was very reluctant to say a surname, but he did say there was some association of violence, possibly a murder, possibly this woman murdered her father with a poker.
We've had some mixed information here. First of all, we found certainly an Elizabeth who was here for the right dates between 1875 and 1914. But then we get this sound, which sounds like the surname begins with an S. And now we're going to nudge straight away Old Sydney.
Well, we've got a female coming up called Sydney, and there was a witch called Old Sydney who was famous for calling up Satan, which is very interesting.
Yeah. In fact, he'd say famous, I'd say infamous.
Welcome back to Most Haunted Live from the Village of the Damned, a former asylum in North Wales. And tonight, Yvette Fielding and the investigations team are conducting a very special and very dangerous vigil indeed. They're in the old staff quarters. Lots of that building has had to be sealed off for safety reasons, and they are on a witch hunt. Yvette.
Right, pan around the room and you can see what it looks like. Pan onto the floor. Okay, we're stood in a pentagram. Kieran, do you want to explain what we're about to do now?
Well, I believe you're going to do an invocation. You're actually going to take some salt as well, and I believe create a circle of protection. And that's why some of you are clumped together, and the three of us are standing outside of what will be the circle. And you're going to invoke whoever, demons or evil spirits.
The beast himself.
You're going to actually invoke the devil.
I am.
Okay.
Those of you standing outside the circle of salt, apparently according to Fred and a lot of people that believe in this, are not protected.
Okay.
It's been whistling constantly.
No, deep moaning.
It's whistling constantly.
But they're moaning as well. Those of you inside the circle of salt are protected, okay? I don't like doing this. Brian, you're outside the circle. Can you pass me the salt, please? Is it cut at the bottom? Okay.
I just feel I should be outside
Right.
in a way.
And the reason why we're doing this is because we picked up again, this is the second so-called witch, because that's what she would have been called.
This
Yes. in this area before this place was built. So let's see if we can call them all up and see if they can do something. So I've got stuff written on a card.
I'm not
okay?
only that, but I believe this particular entity could do that, or consider it that she
Okay.
could do that.
Right, well, they would have done this. They would have said these words or something similar. Okay, so I do this for protection for all of us. Okay, so here we go. Circle of salt. I cast this circle in a place that is not a place, at a time that is not a time. Let no man break this circle. Whew. I do summon and command thee to come forth, Satan, Lord of darkness, ruler of the underworld, mighty angel who leads the legions of hell. I do command thee to show yourself to me and do my bidding, please. I do summon and command thee to come forth, Satan, Lord of darkness, ruler of the underworld, mighty angel who leads the legions of hell. I do command thee to show yourself to me and do my bidding. I do summon and command thee to come forth, Satan, Lord of darkness, ruler of the underworld, mighty angel who leads the legions of hell. I do command thee to show yourself to me and do my bidding. What's going on out there? I have to say, I don't like doing that at all.
I'm not happy with that, I have to admit.
Okay, what's going on, Brian?
Did you hear that growl then?
Yes.
Just a moment ago when you were
Kieran,
talking.
did you hear it?
And there was a
I didn't, I
suggestion.
was further down looking down the corridor.
The suggestion to me that, you know, someone, this being here is affronted by what you're doing because she considers that it's something. Am I right?
Yeah, I get it. Women talking.
Yeah.
Hey?
They're women talking.
There's women talking.
Am I right? Yeah.
Yeah?
There's another noise down there. What I'm just thinking is, I do hope I don't break this circle. If some of the people like Kieran, Stuart, myself, maybe Brian,
Yeah.
because we have been outside the circle, why don't we take a walk down the corridor?
Go for it. Good luck. Bye, guys.
We're going.
Don't come anywhere near this circle. We're going to stay here. Okay. Don't step back.
Be aware of the warning.
What warning?
The warning.
Just want to take this
You're
halfway
doing
down.
something you shouldn't be doing, that she's done many times before and so, you know, has been expert at it. Make sure you know what you're doing.
Well, I
Because
don't know what I'm
getting-
doing. Hang on, do you know what? I'm going to put my earpiece in because, of course, Fred could be trying to talk to me. I don't know if he wants to say anything, but I think we'll just stay here.
What's that smell?
Right.
What smell? If it's sulphur,
Oh, can you smell it?
if it's bad eggsy sulphur, apart from obviously somebody having bad wind, but no, seriously, if it's like really bad sulphur.
I just agree with that on that, so I think we're fine. Chris. You all right, Chris?
Right.
Okay.
What was that?
It was a door that leaning up against the wall has slammed down on the floor.
Talking about that, you know, like safety.
Which side was it leaning on?
It was leaning on its end. It wasn't.
Yeah?
I'm going to call out and ask for things to happen.
Call out, carry on. Oh, crying out loud.
Whoever you
Scared
are.
the crap out of me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mind yourself on that tree.
Can we have a look in here?
Let's go in this room. Yeah. Wasn't this the room from the VT?
Oh! Look at this. Yeah, this is it. This is the room. And right here. I'm getting it again, you see? Right here.
You don't mind, Carl, I'm not going to go in there.
Push him back. Stuart.
Why?
Come in, go. Come in.
Guys, one at a time. Why are you not coming in, Stuart?
I went in that room before with you and Brian. And Brian was saying he was sensing stuff in there earlier on. I don't feel right in that room, sorry.
Okay.
What the hell was that?
Okay, right, something's been thrown. What was that? Is anyone here?
There's a box down on the floor, but...
Has it gone cold?
Yeah, it's gone cold. There are some open windows behind you, though.
Carl, I really think we're in danger in here. I honestly do. There's too much turmoil going on. Get out of here, you know, you're in danger. I'll kill you. This is coming from deep down, from the very ground that this building stands on.
Is this...
We're picking up on, I believe, this woman, shall we use the word witch, yeah?
So you think it's a witch? Can I ask a question? How is she so high up? Is it because of this whole area that she just doesn't like? The fact that there's a building here, she can travel within it?
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. Okay. She was here before there was a building here.
And now she travels within the building?
She can, of course. The height wouldn't matter at all.
What's her name?
I think it's this, and I said it just now, which sounds like a man, doesn't it? A Sidna. I said Sidna. I think that's right.
Sidna, are you here?
If we just say Sydney, okay?
Sydney, are you here? Are you a witch, Sydney?
Some say I am. Clearest day in my ear. Some say I am.
Why did they say you're a witch, Sydney? What did you do?
They're fools. They do not understand. Fools do not understand the practices that I do.
I'm hearing knocks.
Leslie, we've had a lot of information, a lot of direct hits, I think, as well. What was remarkable, as I said, was, and I should stress, Brian Shepherd does not have an earpiece. He's not on talkback, as we call it. And you'd mentioned a witch called Sydney. He then independently said Sidna or Sydney, and he was surprised it was a male name on a witch. But Sydney, of course, can be a female name as well.
Yes, it can, and most particularly this witch was sourced actually by Fred here, who knew about her and her work. And although we've talked earlier about and was thought as healing, this is what we've just been discussing, some were definitely on the dangerous side. And we know of 4 witchcraft trials in Chester. 1 person escaped and the other 3 were hung. Now, what we also were discussing here were demons. And this calling up, you see, and we've got the name of the Celtic demons that are here. What is it? What's a demon?
Well, it's a supernatural being that's been described as a malevolent spirit, like a fallen angel. That's how Christians describe it. So it could be a force, a demon force. The same with Carl yesterday and the straitjacket. That's what that could have been, the force, the way he got out of that straitjacket.
Am I right in saying, though, Fred, that the idea of demons predates Christianity and is found in most cultures and religions?
Oh, yes, yeah, definitely.
We were just looking at that. I was just showing you this, weren't you? This is in the Babylonian, Abyssinian, you know, and these as well. But the Christians have a very clear view of Satan being cast down and all these other angels being with them and have enormous force and power. And wondering whether something like this may have been called up. But of course it's been handled very carefully, hasn't it? In the sense it's been opened properly and closed properly. Is that right?
Yeah, I wanted to do something special tonight, so I gave her the thing to call up Satan. But it was all done very properly, and I advise nobody to try that at home. It was all done with an open and closed circle.
Thank you for reminding us that they should go without saying. Please do not attempt to replicate anything you see here on Most Haunted Live. Thank you for the moment, Leslie Smith. Fred back there, of course. At the moment, Yvette Fielding and the team are in the old staff quarters, a completely separate building from where we are now. Let's get straight back to them now.
You get yourself in just under there.
No, you're all right, mate.
I can walk into a room.
What?
All right.
I've got you. Come on, bro, you better.
He's being pulled.
Let him go. I don't know where he goes.
Brian's just been pulled
I'll be
into
able
the
to
room.
get dragged into that room.
Some kind of episode, a seizure, something has happened to Brian Shepherd. I must apologise, of course, for the extreme language you heard there, extreme language in extreme circumstances. I hope you forgive us. Let's go straight back now to the vigil. Remember, Carl, Stuart, Kieran O'Keefe and Brian Shepherd moved away from Yvette and the rest of the team and went to somewhere else in the staff quarters. Carl, what exactly happened to Brian and how is Brian now?
Thanks, Paul. Brian's actually pretty shaken up, and Stuart's pretty shaken up as well because he witnessed it at that point. Now, Brian, you've actually you will not go near that door at the moment. Can you just explain to us what happened?
Yeah, sure, surely. You know, I would think I was saying something to you about, you know, I felt uneasy about the people being, you know, standing in the circle of salt up there. I felt that there was something approaching them. You took off to have a look. I wandered on back this way and went into the room up here and stood by the doorway, turned my back to the room and got pushed and dragged into the room. I felt in actual fact that what he was doing was pushing me into the room. I was kind of struggling against him. I was being thrust into the room and dragged. Back of my coat was being dragged.
I think what's a good thing now is to go back to Yvette in the circle. I think we need to close that circle down.
Just to let you know that we have been hearing low moaning noises, footsteps around us. We've all heard it, haven't we? All of us. Right, you ready? I thank thee for thy presence, Prince of Darkness. I command thee now to return from whence you came and lead this place in peace. Let the circle be open and forever unbroken. Okay, we can walk out now. Yes, I did.
Is that it?
Yeah. All right, we're okay now.
Tonight, 20th century technology meets the ancient divinations and intuitions of our clairvoyant medium, Brian Shepherd. Tonight's experiment is going to be remarkable in the extreme. Let's take a look at what might be in store for us tonight in The Shock.
Are spirits of witches really alive within the confines of this Gothic creation? Eerie noises are said to be heard within these wards and corridors. Is it just the wind playing strange atonal music through the broken windows and sagging floors, or truly the lingering energy of some long-forgotten entity still trapped in another time and crying for release? Will a bolt of electricity help us connect with these creatures and shock them from the dark and hidden corners of this forgotten place to give us evidence that something remains of those who once walked here?
So Brian, I just want you to kind of just check out in your mind, what sort of things are happening. What can you see?
Well, I can see many people at the moment. I can just see, like so many people. I mean, 6, 7 people gather, coming in and out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I suppose latter days, like patients, I suppose, using this area.
Well, so what would this room have been used for then?
This looks like a general sort of, which would have had beds, doesn't it? A ward which would have had sort of beds here and there. Look.
So it was a ward.
Yeah, like a dormitory sleeping. I would guess. It seems to me that's the vision I'm getting.
So who's here? Who do you think's making that whistling noise and the noise off camera that we heard before?
I'll tell you something else. Just a moment ago, when you heard that little whistling noise, also something that I can't understand. I have done... What?
Hey, I did.
There was somebody whispering.
It was a...
Wasn't it?
Did you hear it?
With respect, was that not a sigh?
It did sound like a sigh. Did you not hear that? No, I heard it, Kath.
I did, yeah.
You heard it, Stuart, yeah?
Yes.
Did you hear it, Carl?
I heard something,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. Why? Why haven't? I have done nothing. I've done nothing. I've done nothing wrong. Nothing.
There was again.
Yeah, that was
You did hear it?
But that's coming from down there. That is definitely coming. There's no one down there, is there?
Would we pick that up?
Is everyone up here? All the crew?
I think so. We're all together, Carl.
Listen, we're getting a charge of energy around us now.
David, would they be able to hear that at home? If you would, it was very quiet, but it's there.
Very quiet. It was under Brian's chat.
But it's there.
It is.
Yeah.
Explanation around.
Okay.
But Dave, I'm saying, when I got that, I have done nothing wrong. It was like, I have done nothing. Very breathy.
Okay.
I have done nothing wrong. And it was a woman.
Oh,
a woman is saying this to me. I don't understand what you're saying. Please, I don't understand. I don't understand it, Mama. And there's a man's name mentioned
from her. Robert.
Right.
Okay.
What time period are we talking about here with this woman? Was she here
We're
late or
yeah,
early?
no. It's certainly early. This is very early.
Oh, you just heard that again, Kath. Is it her, Brian? Is she the one that's going...
Yeah, no, definitely. And she's trying to speak to me. And she's mentioning names. Why are you saying this? Robert. Why? I was saying to you, something is, someone, a woman is coming through to me and she's determinedly saying, I have done nothing wrong.
What's
and
her
yet having
name?
said that, speak to me then. Make it clear to... And Jenny, I had nothing. I should never have got involved with her. Okay. Conway woman, that Conway she did for me. Conway. Okay, but what's your name? See, she's mentioning someone else.
Right.
Another woman.
Yes.
An involvement with another party. Someone she should never have got involved with. Did get involved to her detriment, I believe, okay? So why? Why did you get... She set you up to do something? Please, speak to me. What is your name? Gwen.
Gwen?
Gwen.
Okay.
Gwen, yes?
Proceedings tonight have started with a bang. We have a female name, Gwen. We have a protestation of innocence. We have a male name. And we have eerie whistling in the area, the southwest wing of this immense building. We are attempting to marry tonight 20th century technology with that ancient gift of mediumship and clairvoyance. And we can now go back to the vigil. They've relocated to the ground floor. And I think we've gone into night vision. Yvette, back to you.
Right. This is very, very exciting. We're sat around a Ouija board table, and then behind us is possibly, I am so excited, is the Tesla machine. Kieran, do you want to explain what we're looking at?
What's behind us is something called a Tesla coil. It's going to shoot out about 500,000 volts of what will look like lightning, essentially. And Carl and Yvette have set this up in order to charge the room, this theory being that if the charge is there, maybe the spirits will use it. But in addition, let's not forget, the guy that invented this was heavily involved in spiritualism, teleportation, was a fantastic inventor, electrical engineer. He invented alternating current, the radio, X-rays, all of this. So there's a real connection with spiritualism and that sort of research that we're doing here.
We're going to start the machine, and we're going to charge the room with energy whilst concentrating around this table and see what happens. You won't be able to hear us, so good luck everybody, and concentrate. Let's bring these spirits into the room, please. Use this energy now. Use the energy. Concentrate. Concentrate. Table now. Come to this table. Come forward. Come into this room now. Come into this room. Let us hear you. Let us see you. Let us hear us. Let us see you. We want to know that you're here. Can we do another burst, please? Another one, please.
20 seconds. Give us a good...
Come on, come on, come on. Come into the room, please. Come and talk to us. Let us know that you are here. Let us know that you are here. Use this energy in this room. Concentrate. Come on. Walk round this table now. Come and join us at the table. Talk to us. Let us know that you are here. A stone, something has dropped. Keep going, another burst, please. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Use the energy. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Concentrate. Keep it going, please. Thank you. More. Come on. Come on, do something else. Do something else in the room. Do something for us. Throw things. Show us that you're here. Use all this energy, all this... Stop now, please. Thank you.
Please use all of this energy and show yourself to us. In any way, shape or form you can, please show us you're here. You've already knocked the bowl off of the glass. Move it again for us. I'm out of breath.
Definitely got something here.
I am out of breath.
Listen.
I'm absolutely out of breath.
I am.
Cool, just keep going. Go on, Brian.
Dizzy.
Definitely got something coming through now.
Go on.
Why? I was the first. First.
Table shaking, table shaking.
I was the first. I should not have been. I was innocent. All they accused me of.
Stuart, we need this stuff on the table.
Of what?
Accusing you of what?
What? Accused you of what? They accused me of a hierarchy. They accused me. I was the first to go. The first to suffer.
Do you know, I've got a tightening... do you know, I was about to say I've got a tightening around my throat
Oh,
then.
God, are you all right? You okay? You okay?
First to hang?
Oh, really?
The first one. I was the first.
Fingers on the glass. Are you all right? Are you okay?
Just when you said that, I thought...
Why?
I was feeling my throat being constricted.
Hand on the table.
I'm not surprised. This is...
Okay.
The force is incredible.
Who are you? Spell out your name. Spell out your name. Who are you? Is it me or is it getting colder?
Freezing.
Oh, God. Spell out your name. G. Continue.
I'm sorry.
Continue. Come on. What's that? That's the W. Okay. Are we talking to Gwen? Yes. All right, Gwen. Hello, Gwen. How many of you are here in this room with us now? Please tell us. How many of you are here in this room? What's that?
5.
5. Oh, 51. Again.
51.
Wow.
No, I know what that means. I know what that means. Fred has already told me what that means. It's something to do with the Psalms. They wanted forgiveness. Is this right, Gwen? Is this to do with the Psalms? Yes. Do you want forgiveness, Gwen? Yes, all right.
We've been hearing an awful lot about Psalm 51, Leslie, which is, of course, from the light. Do you have something from the dark for us as well?
From the dark side of this is, why would they use Psalm 51? Because within it, it talks about, relieve me of my sins, of all my iniquities, both within myself and society as a whole, which is crucial because the witch isn't just talking about herself, but society as well. With regard to Gwen, however, we think it's a miscarriage of justice, don't we?
Because she did start by sending Brian the message, or he intuited the message, I'm innocent, it wasn't me. That came across very clearly.
She also said Conway. I'm sure the audience will remember that. The word Conway, do you remember? Well, the woman who'd put her in this situation was called Jane Conway. And we think she was a local drab, which is a name for a prostitute, the lower order prostitutes, who'd been with a local lord and not received a fee, involved this witch, and it ended up costing the witch her life, didn't it?
That's correct, yeah.
So you said earlier on, Fred, that this was the first person executed in this area for witchcraft?
It's not as such. It's the first person executed in this area for actually saying she practiced the black arts. There were others hung for magic and sorcery, but this one actually stated the black arts.
And what is the difference between the black arts and witchcraft?
Well, witchcraft, you've got white witchcraft, which she was a white witch. She used to heal people, heal animals. People came from miles to see her. But the
black arts involved the devil, involved
the
Lucifer.
black arts involved calling up the devil and doing various nasty things to people.
Welcome back to Most Haunted Live, the Village of the Damned. We are broadcasting until midnight on Halloween from a former mental asylum right here in North Wales. It has been an uncanny first and second night, and tonight promises to be even more explosive because we are marrying together the psychic intuitions of our clairvoyants with early 20th century technology, the technology of Nikola Tesla, a man who worked extensively in science, in physics, in electricity, but also was a paranormal investigator. And so far, it has been fascinating. With me is our guest clairvoyant, Billy Roberts. Billy, there's a huge amount going on out there. on the vigil tonight. And we've got Brian Shepherd there trying to focus and concentrate, surrounded by electricity and the team screaming and a Ouija session going on and stones flying. Where does that focus come from? Where do you find that ability just to narrow things down to what you're receiving?
Me personally,
Yeah.
it's a purely subjective ability. And I think training teaches you to focus on various things. Women say they multitask. Well, so do we occasionally. And I think mediumship is like that. Use a part of your brain that's dormant in most people. It's to do with the pineal gland. And it's all to do with training. The unfortunate thing for me is, although I'm in this building, because we've got so many people in the audience, I pick up things for people in the audience. So you have to isolate what is for them and what is for the building.
So is it, and forgive me for oversimplifying it, is it a bit like being a human radio receiver? Well, you could receive lots of signals, you have to focus on what you want.
That's exactly it. I'm a clairaudient. It's like having a radio inside my head. And I hear muffled sounds. Some I ignore until I get the right frequency. It's all to do with vibration, and then I'll home in on a particular sound, and they will speak to me. It can be either very specific or very incoherent and confused.
Okay, thank you for the moment, Billy Roberts. And tonight on the show, a British television first, as Dr. Kieran O'Keefe, our trained resident parapsychologist, is going to be using a bizarre new piece of equipment which involves using a radio transmitter that seeks out white noise in the ether. Let's get straight back now to Yvette Fielding and the team.
I am so excited because, just to explain, Kieran, what this is, because we've used it in America and it was fascinating.
And this is the first time on UK TV that you're seeing this. Essentially it's a prototype of something called Frank's box. Very simply put, think about a radio...
I think we should call it Yvette's box.
Yvette's box. Maybe not. Think of a radio without a tuner that scans through all the frequencies very, very quickly. And the principle being that the spirit should be able to use the frequency in some way. So you actually listen out for words. And yes, you will hear radio stations, you will hear DJs talking, but the idea is that spirits use those frequencies. They'll either focus on a particular word, or in the static, you'll hear words coming through.
Well, because it works off static, why don't we use the electricity?
Let's give it a go.
Let's do that. Let's give some short blasts. First of all, hold your hands.
Yeah.
Let's concentrate. Oh, so loud. Here we go. Come and communicate with us now. Communicate with us now if you can. Table's shaking, table's shaking. I will. Thank you, Stuart. Okay. Right, you ready? If you're here in this room, communicate with us. Communicate with us, talk to us. What's your name? What is your name, please? What is your name? Tell us your name. Who are you? Who are you? Not hearing anything at the moment, just static.
Stuff coming through, is it? It's peeping in me on there. It's trying to come through, isn't it?
Okay. Let's just... What's your name, please? Tell us your name. Here we go.
What? Robert, yeah.
Hey?
Sounds like Robert, listen.
What is your name?
Are you happy for us to be here? Yes or no? Yes or no? What's that? Yes or no? No.
That was a definite no.
Okay. Okay, all right. What's your name? Robert.
See? It is Robert. It's Robert. It's Robert. That's what I heard earlier.
I'll hear it now. Anybody else ask a question? Go on, Carl, you ask a question.
Do you mean us harm? Do you mean us harm? Yes or no?
Gwen, are you here? If you're here, say yes. Yes. Did you hear that, Kieran? Okay. If you really were hanged as witches, then say the word witch. Say the word witch. Say the word witch if you're here.
Yeah.
What are we smelling?
Wood or I don't know. It's like a cedar.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah. And there's something. It's very distant. Say which. It does sound like it's there. But a long way away, isn't it?
I don't know who Robert is. Robert, if you're here as well, say your name again, Robert. Say your name again.
Oh!
Hey!
See?
So I think that's who's that. That's
Okay,
Robert.
all right. Robert, did you die here? Say yes or no. Did you die here? Yes or no?
Yes.
Did you say yes, straight away?
Yeah.
Okay. Robert, were you a patient here? Yes or no?
No. That sounds like a no.
Did I hear which then? I don't know. Okay, so we have Robert.
So Gwen, is this you? Are you calling us?
No, it's Robert. He said his name was Robert.
Yeah, I know, but there's something else as well, isn't there? It's trying to come through.
I don't
You know,
know.
this witch thing.
We've had more response off of Robert than we have Gwen, haven't we? We have though, haven't we? He said his name. Yeah.
I'm going to say it's getting really stronger.
Okay, all right. Okay. Do you need help? If you need help, Robert, say help. If you need help, Robert, say help. Do you need our help, Robert? Say help if you do. If you don't need our help, say go. If you don't need our help, say go. Go! Oh dear, that was very clear to me.
Did you hear go?
Did you hear it?
Amazing.
Okay.
You don't need our help.
Okay, do you mean us harm, Robert? Yes or no? Can't work that one out. Do you mean us harm, Robert? Yes or no? Yes or no? Who would Robert be? Who is Robert?
Well, the only Robert I've got, and I mentioned it.
Sorry. Did you hear it? It was a...
Yeah. You know we spoke of Robert earlier, didn't we?
Yes, did we?
Yes. Well, yeah, we spoke of Robert Evans, who was named by our Gwen. Gwen Ellis.
A first for Most Haunted Live and British television. For the first time, the device known as Frank's Box is being used in an attempt to communicate with the spirit. Stand by for the final part of tonight's Most Haunted Live, The Village of the Damned, after this. Hello and welcome back to the final part of tonight's Most Haunted Live, The Village of the Damned. Remember, we are live with you every night until Friday night, midnight, Halloween, from this former mental asylum in North Wales. It has been a fascinating night. Let's go now for the last time to Yvette Fielding, the investigation team, and the climax of tonight's vigil.
Okay, then. Good luck, guys. I hope you get something. Right, you ready?
We are getting whistling constantly up here now.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Come on, smash a window.
It's the most creepiest noise.
It is a weird noise, isn't it?
Okay. Who are you? Who's here in the room with us now? What was that?
Like a check
something. Tell me again, what's your name? What's your name? I want you to do something. I want you to affect Carl and Stuart and Brian upstairs. Tell me yes or no if you can do this. Did you just hear that?
What, a sound down there?
No, it sounded like a woman or a little...
In here?
You did?
David, did you hear that? Coming from this?
No, coming from in there. It could have been water, but it sounded like very much like a woman going... From in there. I'm just take my earpiece out so I can hear everything really clearly. Carl, are you okay? Are you okay, Carl?
What was that? What was that? What was that?
Nothing down here. What the heck? We heard you up there. Are you okay?
It's all kicking off up here. We've got noises, we've got whistles, we've got something just got thrown. I haven't got a clue what it was.
Okay, we'll just keep calling out down here.
Okay, well something touched me right on the head as well just a minute ago.
Be careful. We'll keep calling out.
Keep going.
Show yourselves, whoever you are. Show yourselves.
Come on, do something. Do something else.
Show yourselves.
I don't know. I can't make it out.
Do something else to Carl, to Brian and to Stuart. Throw something else.
Crying out loud.
Did you just get something thrown at you?
Something just got thrown at us right there and then.
Thank you for that. I just asked them to throw something that second.
Right, well, there's a webcam at the top of the stairwell and there's a webcam on us. So literally, if there's anything at that webcam, it would have caught it at the top of the stairs.
Okay, okay. Throw something again at them.
Crying out loud.
Throw something again at them now.
Something's being thrown at us. I don't know what it is, and it's coming from that area.
Are you finding this interesting? Okay. Throw something again. Do it now.
No, go, Bennett. Did you hear that?
Did you just get something thrown at you now?
Oh, it's constant. We've just had 3. We've had 1, then 2, and then 1 literally about 3 or 4 seconds ago.
Kieran wants to know, have you all got your earpieces out?
I've got my earpiece in, but that's I've got no. I can take it out. I've got nothing on it though.
Kieran's saying, could you please take it out?
To the truck, not to you.
Can you throw something again, please?
What's that?
Throw something again, please.
I can see it. I can see it.
At Carl, Brian and Stuart. Go on.
We're all seeing something now, and it's in the... What is it? What is it?
What is it? Is it a figure?
Oh, they're getting good stuff, aren't they?
Yeah, it's all up there, isn't
Yeah. Bizarre, though. There's one...
I saw something in that room.
That is walking, isn't it? Definitely. Okay.
We've all seen something go to a room, and we'll walk into the room now.
Okay. All right. Thank you for this, whoever you are.
What's the matter?
Well, I think I stumbled or something, or what?
Can you touch one of the 3 of them, but make it really hard?
Right. Something has just pushed Brian, and something's been thrown at the back of him.
Like pushed me back. And
We just asked for the spirits to touch you, but really, really hard. One of them, somebody to touch one of you really hard.
Well, that's Brian. Something's just literally pushed Brian.
Just seconds ago.
If they can do that, then they can say their name into one of their ears.
Can you say your name into one of the gentlemen's ears? Say it loud, right into their ears. Say your name, please. Say your name. It's getting really cold now.
Yeah, it's sitting still too.
It is, yeah. Say your name.
Is somebody calling people's names out?
What are they hearing?
What are you hearing?
Well, I just thought I heard somebody say Robert, but I'm not sure if it came off of this radio.
I've just asked the spirit to say their name to you.
Well, I heard Robert.
Okay. Another suggestion. That was me.
Oh my God!
No,
look!
Robert,
Get up here now! Get up here now! There is something up here. There is something up
Can you
here.
run?
There is definitely something up here.
We can't make it. We're coming up. We can't come with the main camera. Oh.
We need everyone up here now. There is something up here, definitely.
Which bloody way is it? Go, Kieran, with the torch. We're on our way. You all right, Chris? Everybody okay? Go nice and steady.
There's nothing up here. There was something there. Something up here. You get up here.
We're here. Yeah.
What's the matter?
That's what it was, yeah.
What is it?
Something through there.
See where Stuart is now?
Yeah?
We have
right through here.
Straight through there.
Right through here. And right through this wall here.
Like
saw it as well.
Like the walls didn't
We've all
exist.
seen it.
Wow, you all saw it?
That room and that
It's like the walls didn't exist. It went straight through those doors.
I came running down here. We were back there. I came running down because we saw somebody move in there, and I thought, definitely someone's up here because we've heard a lot of stuff. I was expecting to see someone in there. I went in there, went out, and when I got here, you could see it.
What a tantalising place to leave it. We are trying to move that camera further down. It's at the absolute extension of its cable, and we are nearly out of time. Let's go back now for the final time to Yvette Fielding and the team for a catch-up and a look back in a moment about what's happened tonight. Yvette, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Paul. Sorry, but I might have to just sort of like cut off from you because we're getting a lot of strange stuff going on still. There's a lot of knocking and banging. Carl and Stuart and Brian... What?
Did you not hear that?
No.
Go on.
Did you hear Robert?
Yeah. Right here.
Robert! It was.
Did you hear that, Stuart?
We've, honestly, it's just amazing. The stuff, I don't know if you saw it before, but we were calling out for things to happen to the guys.
How are you feeling now, Yvette? Because it must have been frustrating. You were downstairs with Frank's box, but there was so much going on upstairs.
But what I loved was the fact that we were sat downstairs with Yvette's box, every time we asked for something to happen to the chaps upstairs, something did happen. Which was absolutely amazing. And within seconds of me saying throw something, something was thrown. And I love it when things like that happen. It's fantastic, because you can't explain it.
And I should underline here that, of course, although Carl had his earpiece in for some of that, he was hearing what the gallery was saying, what the truck was saying, not hearing what you were saying. No. Yvette, here Yvette and the team are your highlights.
Thank you.
Moment.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
There you go.
Carl. What does, sweetie? Come on. Come on then. You all right? Stuart. Stuart, come on.
Rooted to the spot. We're still breathing, so...
We get a paramedic now.
What was that? What the hell was that? Did anybody else hear that? Oh, there it is again! There it is again!
Yeah, there it
Did
goes.
you hear it?
Yes. Yeah.
I cast this circle in a place that is not a place, at a time that is not a time. Satan, Lord of Darkness, ruler of the underworld.
Got you, I've got you, I've got you. Come on, boss. Oh, bro, you're being pulled, he's being pulled. I'll be dragged into that room.
Use this energy now! Use the energy, concentrate! I've got a pain in my chest. Has anybody else got a pain in their chest? You have? Yeah. Robert, if you're here as well, say your name again, Robert. Say your name again.
Oh!
Hey! If you don't need our help, say go. Do something else to Carl.
Get up here now, get up here now. There is something up here.
Absolutely amazing. And this is only night 3 of 7 nights of paranormal investigation. Huge thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Billy Roberts, our guest clairvoyant. And of course, Fred Batt and our academic and historian, the lovely Leslie Smith. But above all, the people at the cutting edge, the people taking the risks, the people making it happen for us every night and all the way until Friday night Halloween. Yvette Fielding and the team, Carl Beattie, Dr. Kieran O'Keefe, Brian Shepherd, Kath, Stuart, and the whole gang who've been on the vigil tonight. Whoa! It has been Most Haunted Live, Village of the Damned.